Up, he's out 2-1 from 9 to 4.
Yeah. I can't remember when a Haydock a jumps meeting before with the hurdles being taken out. It must be some time ago.
Shantou Moon 8 to 1. He's ours, so he doesn't do a whole pile in front. He'll drop right in.
Yeah, I expect him to get a patient ride. He never got to grips with Burrows Hall last time out at Catterick, but he stays the trip well enough. He goes well in the ground. He's up to 98 today.
Penultimate start at Catterick. Maybe should have won idle in front.
Yeah, got caught by Sham Royal, didn't he, on that occasion?
Yeah, later on.
And then the next time, Burrows Hall, remember, he was up in trip the first time that day, and he made all the... Nothing got anywhere near him.
Okay. Right, so if you just join us, 6 hurdles to jump in this 3-mile race. The last hurdle will be the last down the back straight. And they are being called forward, albeit still plenty away from the tape, so it changes the whole complexion of the race, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Ballymagroti boy, he's a thorough stayed. Expect him to be fairly handy. He's an 11-year-old. He ended a long losing run, 24 races when he got his head in front at Fosslas before the end of last year. Suspect he'll be fairly handy.
For Nigel Hawk, Ben Bromley, good to see he's on board after a heavy fall of Poppy Rose halfway through the afternoon, but he appears fine, which is good. Nigel Hawk, Grand National winning jockey back in the day in Seagram.
He was, yeah. What year?
91.
Yeah, I won't query it because I'm not sure myself.
Mr. Frisk 90, Seagram 91, Party Pollux 92.
Seagram Grand National. Mr. Frisk, I'll never forget that one. I'm still convinced Uncle Merlin would have won.
Unseated Hugh Davis at Beecher second time around.
Yeah. Still going well.
Yeah. We digress. Okay, it looks like they are, I think, going to walk forward. Yeah, they are. Let's get up to Stuart with her thanks and get the call for the final race of the day.
And I don't remember hurdles or fences being omitted for the low sun here at Haydock. It just shows how infrequently the sun shines in this neck of the woods during the winter months and in early spring. But they're not going to jump anything up the home straight. 3 miles with a lot of galloping on the flat. Have you got a cup of tea handy to sustain you through this? They continue to come in at this present moment fairly quietly. They're off. 3 miles ahead of them, scheduled to jump just 6 flights of hurdles for the maximum eco for sustainability handicap hurdle. It's a long run to the first. There's going to be a lot of running between hurdles at various points in the race, and Ballymagroti boy has an uncontested lead up to the judge first time over Schalke in the raw blue jacket, the nose-banded #boom. And then Blue Baloo in the black and white hoops. North Parade pink cap up the inner, a favourite President Scottie white jacket, the hooped sleeves. Did You Leave You Out Too? Noseband and cheek pieces out wide alongside Bally Disco, who's in the blue and pink stars, and Shantou Moon in the green and blue races at the back of the field at a very steady pace, around 24 miles an hour on this protracted run to the first hurdle. And unsurprisingly, because they're going steadily, they're fairly well grouped. Schalke in the raw blue has come alongside Ballymagroti boy, running downhill to the first, followed by #boom and Blue Baloo. Then President Scottie, North Parade, Did They Leave You Out Too? Bally Disco and Shantou Moon just last. And they are about 100 yards off leaving the ground. They draw to it. Schalke and Ballymagroti boy go to it as one. Schalke jumping a little out to the right. Shantou Moon was the last to touch down. So the middle one in the back straight. Flight 2 on this occasion. Ballymagroti boy over Schalke. #boom jumping fluently, the nose-bounded mare alongside Blue Baloo. And then President Scottie shadowed by Did They Leave You Out Too? North Parade on the near side, dark blue with a pink cap. And then Bally Disco, and lastly Shantou Moon. Approaching the third, it's also the fourth last. Ballymagroti boy and Schalke pretty much as one. Over #boom, Blue Baloo, black and white jacket close up. Did They Leave You Out Too? wide of President Scottie into the turn. North Parade up the running rail. Tracked by Bally Disco, the raw blue and pink for Ben Sutton, racing alongside Shantou Moon, Harry Reid in the blue and green. So now a lot of running to do. They won't be required to jump again until they get to the first in the back straight once more, bypassing each of the 3 flights up the straight because of the setting sun. So the bypass arrows in the hurdles, the checkered flags out, the whistles will be blowing as well to alert the jockeys to bypass them. And Ballymagraughty Boy strides on again over Schalke. From Hashtag Boom and Blue Baloo in 4th, ahead of North Parade. Did they leave you out too? President Scottie between horses, the white cap for Danny McMenamin. Shantou Moon and Bally Disco racing in close touch. Pace remains a fairly even one. It's around the mid-20s miles an hour, moving quite steadily towards the halfway point. So Ballymagraughty Boy over Schalke. 1 and 2, Ben Bromley aboard Ballymagraughty Boy. Schalke, Conor O'Farrell. Hashtag Boom in the sheepskin noseband at the hands of Henry Brook, a close 3rd. And then Blue Baloo, Ryan Mania in the black and white. North Parade has got enthusiastically from the outset up the running rail. Dark jacket, pink cap for William Maggs. Did they leave you out too on the near side? Kevin Brogan in the McManus hoops. Danny McMenamin still has President Scottie between horses. Ben Sutton and Bally Disco disputing last place with Harry Reid and Shantou Moon. Into the paddock turn they go. And this extended journey to the 4th and the 3rd last is still a 1/4 mile away from completion. Ballymagraughty Boy over Schalke. Hashtag Boom, Blue Baloo, North Parade. Did they leave you out too? No move yet from President Scottie. Shantou Moon and Bally Disco each quietly ridden at the back of the field. Ballymagraughty Boy on this slight descent to the 4th. With Hashtag Boom moving up to dispute 2nd with Schalke. Blue Baloo up between that pair. And President Scottie. North Parade and Did They Leave You Out Too? And they're about to leave the ground. Schalke just a little out to the right there as Ballymagraughty Boy leads them now into the last mile of the race. They've got 2 to jump. Ballymagraughty Boy over Blue Baloo, Schalke on the far side. Hashtag Boom hurdling slickly. President Scottie within 3 lengths of the lead, the white cap. North Parade on the near side. Did they leave you out too? Still circling them. Shantou Moon and Bally Disco in close attendance. So this is the last time they'll leave the ground in this one. Last on the far side, 3/4 mile from home. Ballymagraughty Boy in a well stacked up field, and it really hasn't developed yet. Bally Disco just having to jostle very briefly for a position in rear as they move into the far turn. The very long run back towards home now, all on the flat from here on in. Ballymagraughty Boy over Schalke. Hashtag Boom the rail working across to Blue Baloo. President Scottie getting a bit closer. Then North Parade. Shantou Moon, the green cap, is on the move from Did They Leave You Out Too? And 2 lengths away to Bally Disco. About to enter the last half mile. And they straighten. Ballymagraughty Boy being taken on again by Schalke. At this stage, Hashtag Boom, poised, nose mounted mare on the far side, the orange sleeves. President Scottie, white cap coming down the near side, Blue Baloo between that pair. Then North Parade, dark blue with a pink cap. Did They Leave You Out Too? Out wide, shaken up. Shantou Moon still inching closer. And although last and ridden along, Bally Disco is in within 4 lengths of the lead as they move inside the last 3 furlongs. Always some sort of a chance then. Ballymagraughty Boy with Hashtag Boom on the right, moving up powerfully. President Scottie 1 from the left. Further left, Did They Leave You Out Too? Racing deep inside the last 1/4 mile. Ballymagraughty Boy, President Scottie, Hashtag Boom. Did They Leave You Out Too? Shantou Moon, the green cap. North Parade switch to the far side. President Scottie goes on just outside the furlong from Ballymagraughty Boy. North Parade staying on dually against the far rail. Heading out for the last half furlong. President Scottie grinding away in front, 2 lengths clear. North Parade is chasing pluckily, but it's President Scottie for Danny McMenamin and Nicky Richards, who supplements the air win from North Parade. Good effort in 3rd from the front running Ballymagraughty Boy. Back in 4th, Hashtag Boom.